got so far. So you lost out on nothing. Okay. Back to it. You know what? Getting disconnected happens all the time. Could be a storm thing, whatever. Could be a me thing. I don't care. Just keep going. Doesn't happen all the time. For some reason, it just happens because my internet. Oh God! This thing's fucking falling apart down here. All right, I'm keeping it right here. Sorry, chat. I'm sorry. No, you can't see right now, but shit. Until it gets stable, I am risking it. I'm guessing it just goes around the corners. Yep. Okay.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay. Boom, page 13. Boom. 4 and 5, so we're just building up the left side. Yep. Okay, that's probably easier. What do we need? Do we need to? Okay, we need 5 of these still. I guess we'll just build in order. Usually I gather all the pieces and build it, but this is kind of more cathartic. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the connection though. Sometimes it just happens, you know. It's lame. Ah! Okay. Got some depth happening here. Nice. I'm guessing this is gonna be the bottom. I'm trying to think of where the. Yeah, it's gotta be the bottom. Because there's none of those little orange pieces at the top. Oh, my favorite part. Making it smooth. Smooth it out. Okay, so we start with right here. Yeah. Just making it all nice.
Do you have children? A boy and a girl?
Oh my God, what happened?
Get in, I'll explain it all on the way.
Nice. Look at that. All smooth. Ooh. All right. Damn. These were the. Oh no, not the big pieces yet. It looks like a Doctor Who coat pattern. Whatever. I love it. All right. This is the blue side. So we start with the blue side, so it's obvious. Okay. This is supposed to be flush? No. Okay. Looks like this one goes flush. Perfect. Easy. Sweet. Yeah, I like how fun these are. Like these are made for like what 18-year-olds or kids. So it's like it says on the box 18 plus, which is hilarious. I think that's a little stupid, but maybe kids are getting that stupid. So I don't know. I've seen the reason I'm buying this mainly is because I can probably give it to my niece. You know, especially if it's like if I forget her Christmas gift or birthday gift, I was like, here's that cool craft table you wanted. I built it already. Blow it up. She built stuff in a minute. She's like, cool. Okay, can I break it? Oh man. I just get satisfaction off of building it. I usually just give it away. All my statues, all my Legos are like not even around me right now. I feel like more people. I think I got to build a couple of these actually. So let's keep doing this. I think people appreciate what I build more than I do. I just like building it. Once I build it, I've had my fun. Let's see. And now streaming, it's like, well, I haven't done that yet. Let's just try streaming it. See if I can do it. Let's see if I can like the whole thing. I know everyone wants me to play fucking actually Minecraft, but hey, you know what? Too bad. Mustache on or off? Too bad. I don't want to like. The reason I'm also going a little slow right now is because I don't want these pieces to snap off and fly under my desk. There's too many wires and stuff in this little studio space, so these would disappear into a void. I would never see one of these pieces again. So I'm honestly really nervous. That's why I don't stream myself doing this more often. Okay, it's gonna be another over here. I say that and watch. It's immediately gonna happen, isn't it? Fuck. This thing is. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. Last time I logged in Minecraft, I was so confused. I was like, I thought there was supposed to be copper, and there was no copper, but there was spears. So I left. I was like, okay. They don't know what's going on here. It's above my pay grade. Red thing goes in. Yeah. It's always fun. Okay. Building a device. Building some form of device. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, and these are the plates. All right. Gotta put the stickers on. Minecraft. All right, we'll start with that one because it's Minecraft. So, boom, bam. Look at that. It looks like it says Minecraft or something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be playing Arc Raiders on stream today, but I was trying to play the what was that one say? Create New World. I was trying to play the Mass Effect and shit last night, but my buddy wanted to stay up late and play some Arc Raiders. Oh wait, there's more sides to it. Wait. Oh. Ah! Oh, God. Maybe not a good idea. Okay, let's put some more stickers on. Let's finish this. Hey, it's on the page, y'all. Look, I'm not lying. It's on the page. It says put stickers on. It's page number something 20 something. Can't disobey the page number. Can't do it. Why would you? All right, what's this one say? You are the player. I can barely see it. Place all the blocks. I don't even know about that one. Now in 3D. It's coming right at you. It's coming right at you. Bam! It's over here now. No, it really isn't 3D. Oh my god. Oh, one more. Thought we're done. Nope, where's the trash? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Finally, oh, we're not going to read that one out until we're done. So we'll put these right in top. They're swappable. Oh, this is, oh my god. That's funny. There's two of them. They gave me two just in case. This is Steve. I should have known by the colors. Oh my god, this is crazy. That's hilarious. It's the tiniest Steve I've ever seen in my life. Look at him. It's tiny Steve. I can't even see him. Whatever. You know, we'll get there. We'll get there. He's just tiny Steve. And I can make another one. I'll make another one for the other side. All right. Sweet. We got tiny Steve. I mean, what else can you ask for in life other than a tiny little Steve? Okay. Oop. Everything's falling apart. It's okay. As it should. Number 2. Present yourself. Okay. Don't need that no more. Oh, we're going little. So surprising. I didn't know we were gonna build little tiny Steve and now little tiny cow. I can already see it. I think that's maybe the next step. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna build a little tiny cow man. All right. See the cow face. Okay, I think it goes this and then yep. This. So now we got a tiny little cow. Boom. Tiny cow. Bam. You can barely see it. Steve was easy to pick up. It was like, I know who that is. That's Tiny Steve. Come on, camera. You don't know Tiny Cow? Whoa. Moo. Where's Tiny Cow go? Oh, right next to Steve. I only get one Tiny Cow? That's shocking, dude. Unbelievable. All right. Spread out here. Make 4 of these. And I think these. Okay. Only 3 of these. What the? Oh, fuck! There's a piece stuck in here. Oh, fuck. Look at that shit. Ow, I just hurt my finger. Just a normal white piece. Okay. Oops. Shit. That was weird. It felt weird too. I was like, what the? That's not good. Oh, I think we're going to be using that piece soon. Oh, no, we're not. Now we need just a 2. Oh, shit. Actually, I made a mistake here. Thank God I looked. I've been very confused later. All right. All right, 3 more of those. There's that. Jesus. So many pieces stuck in things. All right, how many of these 2? Just again, building up. There's more pieces in them. Oh my God. I gotta be careful. You gotta be careful out there when building Minecraft. You might find stuff in stuff. Yeah, this thing's gonna be so sick. I want to put on like a podcast or something that we can listen to, but like, I kind of want to. I just want to zen out. I don't normally do that when I build Lego. I just kind of think. Okay, so let's go. That's a raised one. That's interesting. I don't know how you guys build Lego. Let me know in the chat how you all do Legos specific way. What is going on here? We're on page 28. Look at this. It's like a little factory I want to build. Oh my gosh. Very complicated business here, y'all. Very complicated business. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So looks like there's 2 kinds of these. And there's this thing. So you put that in here. Yeah. The other one goes on this side. Like this. Okay. I don't know. It's supposed to be the same color. No. And I gotta make how many of these? 8 of them. Holy moly. Okay. That new episode of Fallout I watched. Very good. Just came. Oh, is it the right way? Nope. Gotta make it match. Very good episode. They always have like a good way of like ending the episode, but not disappointing when it starts. Because sometimes they like have like some cop outs. This one was almost a cop out, but I feel like it's a good mystery. It's 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, and the ending of this episode was awesome. Got chills. It was chilly. Felt the chills. Sir, I felt the chills. Okay. And I think we need 3 tiny little pieces. Ow. Sir, I got some skin on that one. Ow. Okay. Oh, that one was almost just together already. Woohoo! We're gonna be done before supper. I should probably move the chat. Not that there is one. Oh, you know what I should put over here? It could be funny. My cheesy poops. Yeah. I shouldn't have my soda near my computer. That's stupid. Very dumb. All right. How much more of these? I think one more right here. Looks like there's supposed to be one more part, but it might be extra. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, it's right here. Wow, it went flying over here. See? This thing was literally just there and I almost lost it. That's wild. Wild. Okay. What's up, Spray? Spray and pray. Appreciate that, bro. I need that. Need that, man. Even if you're here just for the second, you know, every moment matters in life. And I appreciate the one you just gave me. All right, here we go. We're cruising here. Silver part. I love putting the silver parts up. Bam. All right, what do we need now? 2 of the U's, 2 of the L's. Hooking them. Boom. Look at this. We're going up. All right. What the flip? What the flip in my pancake? 3 of these. Okay. I see. These are the 4s. Yeah. Bam. I don't understand the point of putting these like that. What are they, structural? I don't know. We'll never know unless I throw this thing at someone's head and we'll see how it breaks. But that is for another stream. Okay. Oh my god, look at this. Page 30 is no joke, bro. You can't be some scrub and expect to do this, okay? You can't just walk into a bar and be like, "Sir, I'll have one Minecraft Lego crafting table." And not have people not go, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so we need 3 of the little toppers. So we'll do that first, because that's easy. Mark my progress. Okay, bam. Next. 2 of the big ones. Boom. Make sure everything's nice and flush. Like a good poker hand. We want a nice royal flush. Okay. Hey. You gotta slap it or else it's not gonna work. That's where the magic gets embedded into every block. I think it's this one. I'm just gonna guess it's this one. All right. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! We're doing it. We're doing it hard and fast. That's how they like it. These Legos. I like it when you slap them. Okay, here we go. Bam, 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 dude. This thing's taking shape. This thing's gonna look gorge. There's actually gonna be a gorge in it as well. It's a good movie, The Gorge. Oh, I think we're building a waterfall right now. Hell's hot, yeah. Look at that waterfall. Look at the detail. Look at the glimmer. Look at it! Never forget! Too soon? Alright. Alright, where's this one going? Right here? Right here. Okay. Okay, Lego. I get what you're putting down. I'll pick it up. I'll run with it. Wait, is this supposed to be on the... Yes, okay. It's supposed to be... Oh my god, there's been a tragedy. Not again. Okay. I'm saving my right hand for shooting people later on Arc Raiders. Oh, flipping hell! What am I even doing, dude? Ah! So dumb. Okay. Okay. 32. Whoa! The hell is this? What am I, a cartographer? Oh my god. Okay. I might have to do it like this. Yeah. Okay. You know, I'll do it on stream. Fuck it. You guys want to see it? It's dumb. Okay. Go for a donut right now. I'm just moving it so I can see it better. Oh, der 4. Okay. All right, let's go. Stop lollygagging here. I'm not gagging no lollies. Sir, I'm gagging no lollies. Sir, I'm not gagging no lollies, sir. Please. I'm not gagging no lollies. It's true, I'm not. Are they all the same color greens? No. Where's the light green? Let me do the light green. All right. I like this song. These are my awful songs. I can't help it. But yeah, we got guinea pigs, so I'm gonna do a barn stream soon. Meaning we're gonna do. We have like pup camp, so you guys can watch Ruby and stuff. But Ruby's been a very, very hyper girl. So she's kind of doing time in her cage right now. She's just right behind me. She needs to take a big old chill pill. She was like resorting back to her old ways, where she's like trying to dig her way through the door last night. I was taking a shower, and I was like, what are you doing? She's losing her mind. So I gotta be careful to make sure she doesn't resort back to her puppy ways. crate training is very important, especially with a husky, because they're like prone to doing some very nasty stuff to themselves by accident, obviously.
Infinity is a concept that represents something without any limits.
You know what time it is, call your friends right now. This ain't gonna last, so let's make it loud. You talking Minecraft all night somehow. Let's go, DX time to show them how. Everybody knows it's a joke, they pretend.
Oops.
But not everybody can handle the end. Always follow
All right, done.
the North Star, my only trend.
Okay, this is just a basic base. It's gonna be like all the biomes, the cherry blossoms in the desert, icicle. Actually, icicle, yeah, cherry blossom, deserty area. It's gonna, you'll see. Oh, it's not a waterfall. I thought that was gonna be a waterfall. It's literally just okay. Just maybe it's just a memorial, you know. Okay, so I'll put these. I'll save a bag for this. Okay. Bag 3. Oh Jesus!
Got a suit of armor like start so tight. Gotta protect the ones I love day and night. Leave myself and I
All right. 3. I didn't know it was a 10. I don't want the 9.
follow my heart where the dreams
All right, 3. Yep. There we go. Careful, careful, careful. Don't need nothing spazzing out going across the room. And we'll use this for spare parts. Is there a spare head for a cow? Look at it. Lucky me. Okay. You ready? Here we go. I'm ready. I know you're ready. Come on. Why am I asking this? Of course you're ready. Got these little light blue boxes. There's always Legos and Legos on this set, bro. We're gonna pour these little guys out. A second. Okay, I want to make sure the blue guys stay right here. And then form a wall. I don't want you guys, anyone falling below my desk. So form a wall. There you go. Another little bag. Everything's cashed out. Get out of here. Out of 10 bags, we're on page, what, 3? All right. We got disconnected once, so that's all right. Could have been my fault. Who knows? Fingers crossed it won't happen again. All right. So now we're building Skeleton Man. We must find Skeleton Man. I think we're finding parts of Skeleton Man. I can't tell if he's gonna have a bigger head. Oh, I see him. Got two of them. Sweet. Tiny Skeleton Man. What do you guys think? Damn, it doesn't really zoom in that well. But look at him. I can't do a skeleton face. What's the skeleton face? I don't know. Can't do it. I'm sorry. All right. Well, it looks like they gave me two. Maybe. There's one right here. So we're going to put this one here for now. If I don't need any of these white pieces for something, we'll make another one that is adorable. That's actually pretty fucking adorable. All right. Well, now what are we doing? Looks like we're building up the sides. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, looks like we're doing something a little wild with this thing. Yep. Building how many of these? Two little notches, I see. Okay, I see what this is. Easy. Jesus, I say easy and then I don't think anything can be stuck in these. Oh! I will need another one. Okay. 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 Decide. We need one of the bricks. Oh yeah, we had one left. A lot of these little silver ones we need. Looks like I need one. Oh, just one. Oh, I see. Silver. I think it's this one. It could be a little smaller. Shit. No, they gotta be smaller than that. There they are. There it is. Yeah, sometimes you put the wrong one. Because it looks similar. I know you do, don't lie. Don't be a fibber. You can tell me. I won't judge you. Ah! I do need the white ones. See? Ah.
First, if you are at home, if attack is imminent, you will hear the attack sound like this.
Hmm. What do we need here? What color? With the light gray topper. Looks like this. Looks like it goes over these. And then this one gets a same color, but 3. Looks like this, I think. Yep. Sick. Oh, the sky escape. Let's go. Finally. So 2 more of those Freedom Towers. Looks like the Truman Show. Wait, what? Roblox. Oh, we gotta build a little thing? Oh, Jesus. I like how the first step is literally put 1 block here. The next block, the thing is do this. What? Here, put this block here, and then 39. He's gonna go ahead and that. That's funny. That is awesome. I love it. My autistic brain is just like, bring it. Let's go. Oh, it's not even a challenge. It's not even hard. Look, I'm already done. Gotta make it the same color. I was like, wait a minute, this might be a trick. Could be trying to trick me. Don't try to trick me. Don't do it. I tell you now. Surrender. Don't be a fool. Like your father. Oh, your father was such a fool. He betrayed his own love and killed her. Fucking retard. Emperor, I am not retarded. I made a mistake. Shut up. You are a fool. Sorry. Done. Look, it looks exactly like the same thing, right? I'm assuming. I don't even know. I didn't look at the picture. Okay. What? Why even make this little thing brown if you're not even able to see it? Or will you? I don't know. I guess a little bit you will. It's wild. Just a hint. Hell am I building?
Yes, it's Minecraft!
Wait, what blue is that? I think it's the not just normal blue. Because there's like a translucent blue here too, which is really cool looking. I want to use that.
The old parish place.
Do you have children? A boy and a girl?
Oh my God, what happened?
Get in, I'll explain it all on the way.
We're gonna make a little bridge thing. Look at this. Alright, I'm gonna let Ruby out of her cage. She's been very quiet. Alright, buddy boo. You're very good. And we're gonna go ahead and see the bunnies and the guinea pig soon. We're gonna have a whole stream where you can actually chill out with them. Again, I don't know what I'm building, but this is what it looks like. I don't know. Oh, am I building an ancient? Oh my God, I think I know what I'm building. Oh, that's so sick. It's an ancient temple or whatever. Those like underwater ancient temples, I think, that I've always been warned not to go to because I'm awful at the game and I die instantly. Which I have been cursed and I have died near them. I'm just gonna blame it on them. We're just gonna go ahead and blame it on them. No harm comes from blaming someone else, right? Especially when they're mermaids. Don't tell Namor. Oh my God, what am I building here? Uh, 3-3. Okay, I see now.
Skirt just got home now. Gotta play Roblox, yeah, I know how. Talking about the funny game. If you ain't played, that's a shame. College team, you in the wrong place. Zombie game, I get the A's. Gonna play into the sunrise. Mining blocks, but I feel nice. Roblox, yeah, I'm talking Roblox. Wherever I go, that's the hot spot. We keep moving when we play. Moving to a beat all day.
Sweet.
Never hear defeat.
Ah, here it comes. Here comes the good part. Okay, this is what I was waiting for.
Roblox turn it up today. All these games up in my bed.
The cool blocks. Look at this. Now we're talking. Look at that. It's like a sapphire. Bam. This thing is what Thanos is looking for, okay? That's how cool this shit is. Okay, so then two of these.
Roblox, yeah, I'm talking Roblox. Wherever I go, that's the hot spot. We keep moving
That's so sick.
when we play. Moving to a beat all day. Never hear defeat. No way. Roblox turn it up today.
Are these both the same color? I'm so blind. Right? The same color? Well, it's the only one I have here, so it's gonna have to. What it's gonna have to do? I got two. Oh my God! Why is it always the smallest pieces that have the hardest time? There it is. Yeah, it looks like we're almost done. With this part, at least. We're running out of pieces here, so yeah, better be. Reminds me of when I was listening to music at my old job, just on loop. I'll probably change it soon. Just atmosphere. Just playing some of this stuff because it's on brand and it's my own, so I'm not gonna get copy striked. I would be shocked. That would be an interesting complaint. Someone try to steal my own music. That'd be wild. I don't put it past anybody though. Never put it past anyone to do something stupid and annoying. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. I guess. I don't know. I still don't know what we're doing. This one goes like this. I think, right? Looks good. Okay, that's what it's supposed to look like. Yeah. Okay. Hey, what's up, Felix? Oh. Okay, well, just yeah, the Discord thing I can't pick up while I'm streaming, so sorry, buddy. But I have other apps too, so I'm multi-streaming. So YouTube, X, Kick, and Twitch. So if you don't see me, if your messages don't work on Discord or Twitch, just check out another platform. It's the same thing on all things. It's always Kiski. So, but look, we're building the Legos. We're doing it. All right. Let's see. Go to these. How you doing, Felix? How's it going out there? Sorry, I got hair in my eye.
Infinity is a concept that represents something without any limits.
Need two of these. Hold on. Ooh. Is it? Wait. Okay. Yeah. Aha! Aha! Yaha! Yaha! So.
Everybody knows it's a joke, they pretend. But not everybody can handle the end.
Ow! My fingers. Okay. I think it goes like this, like this. Yes, yes. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, it's getting structural. Oh hell yeah, dude. We made a little undersea biome with a little hidden temple and stuff. I'm liking this. What's next step? We're almost done. All right. Oh yeah, making it smooth. Are these all extras? Jeez. Alright, so this one will go. This one goes underneath everything. A little secret. So this one goes on the ice. This, right? Yes? Yes. Okay. Boom. Done! First biome in. The history has been made. Part 4. Parkour! Part 4! Part 4! And one lucky camper is going to get all my stuff sent to them in an envelope. Congratulations, winners! You better focus. Okay, there we go. Part 4. We're building a wizard. Clearly. Anytime you get to a part 4, there better be a wizard involved, or else what are you doing? What the heck are you doing? Get out of the bag. Get out of the bag! Alright. Get out of here. I'm trying to find the wizard. I'm looking for him. Oh, shit. Flying. See? See? This wizard's got powers already. I don't ever mess with wizards in Minecraft. They're dangerous. They're dangerous folk. I already see him. I already see him. And the black one's for his hat. Perfect. All right, we got Tiny Wizard. Here we go. Present to you, Tiny Wizard. I just focus on him. Focus on Tiny Wizard. Whatever. Wizard. Complete. Let's go. No more joshing around. We gotta get to work here. Can't have fun. Not when making Legos. Alright, we need 4. Connect the biomes. It's like Dr. Doom over here. Connect to the biomes.
Hear the sound of the men you call my name. All the times you said you'd come but never came. Now I walk into my town alone again. Gotta build it up with my
Now what the hell is this? Oh, this part. Yeah. We're going up. But yeah, sorry if your messages aren't going through. We had a small disconnect earlier. I don't know what was going on, some technical difficulties. It was just I'm switching from, the green screen stuff to doing just like a normal stream, and it was just messing with my lights and my cameras are messing with my lights are messing with my cameras. A little annoying, but you roll with the punches. This is making me hungry. Dude, building Legos and eating like snacks, I realized is a bad idea. I stopped doing that. Ate a big breakfast. Oh! Luckily, that was a light brown one. That one will fine. So it's not black. Black or white, we're screwed. Oh God, we're screwed. I think blue or one of these are good. Nope, gotta keep going. Oh, we need a big one for the other side. Right. It's getting very obvious, like what to do. just going straight up to yep. Okay, this one's pretty obvious. I say that and then immediately go, wait a minute. It's a color shift. Oh, I think we're good. Wait. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we got this, and I'm gonna, I guess, fill this out. That makes sense.
First, if you are at home, if attack is imminent, you will hear the attack sound like this.
It's like a little swamp.
Oh yeah, alright, time to make the big bucks. Daddy's home, time to play Roblox. Kids go to bed, JK rolling this game. Magic moments so hard.
Look,
They
oh,
got me
God damn it.
insane.
No.
They got me rolling LMFAO, bro. This is nuts. This is all nuts. This is a show, no ifs or buts. Time to play Roblox. Watch my flow. Sign up, play Roblox.
Smart idea putting the brown under the blue because it does look. It makes it look like there's like you can see through it. It's very smart. Because like if you put it on the blue, it would look like the ocean. This looks more like a swampy area. So it's kind of cool. I don't know why. I just don't know why he puts blue here now, other than just for us. You know what's fun? Like something I realized about. I think we're good. No, wait. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I just realized that like they build stuff like into the thing, almost like for the people building it. Little secrets. What is this? Oh, what's this? Okay. I just want to go to IKEA and build like some furniture. Okay. Cameraman, you're doing great, bud. You're doing great. Back up a little bit though.
Okay, now it's time to DX. Go everybody, DX, you know the show. Minecraft time, let's go. DX is the show. DX, DX. If you wanna play with us, you gotta join the server. You gotta try to hunt me down
What
so
in-
I can
what
play
is
a better
this?
game in the future.
Oh, it's a little house.
Minecraft,
Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. You catch that one time. Sorry, I think I should put the flowers on first, but they didn't tell me to.
Is it time? Is it the moment? Could it be Minecraft? Minecraft!
Yes, it's Minecraft! Superman on Minecraft! 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 Time to grab some mine!
All right, 68. Making trees. No problem. Easy. Yeah, maybe I should put the book here.
The old parish place.
Yeah.
Do you have children? A boy and a girl?
Oh my God, what happened?
Get in, I'll explain it all on the way.
It's hard to like. Oh wait. No, that's not gonna work as much as I wanted it to. Let's do this. Okay. A little lower.
Lock your doors, Jumanji is on the rise. Make sure you're a citizen to avoid surprise. This town of name pending is our only light. I don't want you to fade into the night. I
How
want
many?
us to
8?
stand tall and thrive. All that matters now is we stay alive. Jumanji
Oh, I see.
name pending forever.
This, and then you do a big one in the back.
Jumanji will burn, name pending whatever. We'll fight together now or never.
What? Oh, okay. I see. So what do you want here?
Danger's near. Hold your ground and face your fear. The walls may shake, the ground may break, but we won't fall for Jumanji's sake.
It's true.
I want us to stand tall and thrive. All that matters now is we stay alive. Jumanji will burn.
I'll have to do like text to speech one of these streams. I had it on, but then I took it off. I was like, hey, you know what? I don't want to risk it. Because they're nuts. Like that. Oh, they look so good. Look at the little trees at the houses. Look at the trees. Looks so good. Looks actually really good. It's fun. All right, what are we doing now? The birch tree. Okay. Sweet. Looks like about the same thing, but just these.
Talking about the funny game. If you ain't played, that's a shame. College team, you in the wrong place.
Sweet.
Zombie game, I get the A's. Gonna play into the sunrise. Mining blocks, but I feel nice. Roblox, yeah, I'm talking Roblox. Wherever I go, that's the hot spot. We keep moving when we
There should be just a creeper here. All right.
move into a beat.
Very nice.
Never hear defeat. No way. Roblox turning up today. All these games up in my
Just gonna find this pile first.
playing hard just like I said. Cracking jokes and having fun.
Nope.
Roblox days are never done. College team, you in the wrong place.
Might be another wizard here. I don't know. Censored wizard shenanigans.
Till the sunrise. Mining blocks, but I feel nice. Roblox, yeah, I'm talking Roblox.
Oh!
Wherever I go,
Oh my god.
we keep moving when we play. Moving to a beat all day.
There he is. There's that bastard.
No
It usually autofocuses on my hand. And bam! There you go. Okay. Where's this one go? This one. Looks like we're building up the top part again. Okay, easy. Uh-oh. Oh, yay! You're building up the bottom part. That's why there's so many of these little ones. The sandy shores. See, now we got the dark, or the blue one. Because it's the ocean. There we go. Ma! Poofs. Gotta build up them trees. These tiny little trees. These are like a bush. That's the easiest page ever. Look at this. That's it. Just that. Put that there. Done. Good. Moving on. Easy. Oh, no. It's a bad idea, actually. That's it. Oh, tree. We need tree.
That represents something without any limits.
Just normal tree.
You know what time it is, call your friends right now. This ain't gonna last, so let's make it loud. You talking
Tree.
all night somehow.
Damn.
Let's go.
Consider yourself wooded.
Show them how. Everybody knows it.
That's it. Just one tree. Oh.
They pretend. But not everybody can handle the
It's confusing. Page 80, step 75. Got it. I get it. I get it.
But I'm back again. Let's go, DX, let's go. Steal the show, we all know we gotta go. I'm as bright as they glow, DX in the show. It's Minecraft DX time, no frowns below.
Oh, I don't even know what. Oh, but cactus, maybe? To be honest, I think it's a cactus. I don't know. I think that's supposed to be a cactus. But if you have to ask.
Got a suit of armor like Stark so tight. Gotta protect the ones I love day and night. We myself and I was shining so bright. Gotta run for the hills, ain't no fear inside. Y'all in for the thrill, cause you know the sound. You gotta get me down, but I'm holding my ground. East and west went far, but I'm back around. Follow my heart, where the dreams are found. Let's go.
Oh, now we're using this thing? Okay.
It's Minecraft DX9, no frowns below. Let's go DX.
Oh, building another biome? Yep. Just realized. What the hell are we doing?
It's Minecraft DX time, no frowns below.
Alright, we'll change some music in a second if anybody has any recommendations that won't get me in trouble. Maybe I'll put on like something that looks like a podcast or something to listen to. Something simple.
I just got to town, had a long way on my knees. Couldn't find the strength
to
the trees. Jumanji's always near a shadow, hard to flee. Nowhere left to run from, it's dark to green. I just wanna fly away where skies are bright. I wanna work all day and dance all night. I want mine, I want
all same color, yeah.
let me craft my dreams, leave the past behind. Just let me mind my mind, don't cross my line. Let me build my world, make the stars align. When the buildings fall, come and hear my call. Bring your joy and light, don't let me fall. We can name our town.
It's supposed to be dark green,
right on
others.
the wall. Something grand and small, like the ocean tall. Time to be bold, time to stand tall. Time to protect the ones we love through it all. I want light, I want light, I want mine. Let me craft my dreams, leave the past behind. Just let me mind my mind, don't cross my line. Let me build my world, make the stars align. It's Minecraft sign, it's mine.
That's it. Look at it, we're done. And that's it, we're done. I'm trying to think where I want to keep this thing. Okay. I'm trying to think what I want for lunch. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm not gonna take a break or anything like that. I'm just gonna daydream about food. Wish it was here. I could order, I guess. I should order a pizza. Domino's. I got like so many good Italian restaurants by me, but I always just get Domino's. They really filled it. The Domino's by me is awesome. They're like absolutely amazing. Not always the case, because some Domino's suck. That goes with every franchise and whoever runs it. But that is a future me problem. Because I don't eat and build. Hey, look, a little minecart. That's hilarious. They built a little minecart. That's wild. So here you go. Here's a minecart. A Lego minecart. It's pretty wild. It's wild. Look at. Oh, that's what this is. It's a minecart. Or it's a tray. It's yeah. Oh. Wow, I'm an idiot. Okay. Wow. You know, so funny. I was thinking about that too. I was like, Minecraft without the mine just be wild. Oh, nice. Well, cool detail. Oh! Actually, no, I don't want to do this. This is hurt my back if I do it this way. Sorry. I'll do it. I'm gonna try to just keep it right. Alright. That is so wild. How much they actually got the Oh, those are the gemstones, like diamonds and stuff. Ha! It's a diamond. That's fun. Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. Alright.
First, if you are at home, if attack is imminent, you will hear the attack sound like this.
All right. Let's see. What can we put on that's like friendly? Lego Fortnite Odyssey. What the heck is Lego Fortnite? Let's see. Ooh.
I think everybody made a mistake in this situation, but only one person got executed.
I'm a lawyer. I've been trained. I've read a lot about the law of self-defense. This was the most obvious self-defense shoot I've seen in quite some time.
How do you get out of Walmarts without shooting somebody? How do you get out of Walmarts without shooting somebody?
Women have been sort of weaponized. There's women screaming, shoot me at ICE officers. They're physically fighting with these people. Well, you're 48, you're morbidly obese, and you're not armed and you have no training, so they'll just knock you over.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going.
What was this money spent on?
Tim Waltz got caught red-handed. He could have stopped the fraud a long time ago. For that reason, he's decided not to run for re-election.
Many millions of people around the world have now seen the distressing footage of an ICE agent fatally opening fire on 37-year-old Renee Good. As every new detail emerges, the wildly opposing views on what happened have become only further entrenched. For many whose impulse is to defend law enforcement wherever possible, this video of the officer's perspective was the proof they needed that Renee Good was in the wrong. Anybody who says they know definitively what was going on in either of their minds is lying, but it does seem clear that both made mistakes. Officers are trained not to stand in a vehicle's path and to not shoot at moving vehicles. Renee Good shouldn't have been obstructing the road, and she shouldn't have ignored the very clear instructions she was given. But she's not a domestic terrorist, as many in the Trump administration have tried to say. She's the mother of a young boy, and she didn't surely deserve to die. It's easy to be an expert after the fact, and this was clearly an emotional and chaotic few seconds for both of the people involved. But the officer broke the law should still be enforced. George Floyd and BLM led to waves of total insanity in the United States. Right now, looks like people on both sides of the argument have learned, well, pretty much nothing at all. We'll be debating all that with journalist and commentator Geraldo Rivera, Will Chamberlain, senior counsel with the Article 3 Project, Tim Miller, commentator with The Bulwark, and first I'll be speaking to Nick Shirley, the YouTuber.
Ooh, it's like a shiny red one.
Nice! Has prompted the federal investigations. Nick Shirley, welcome to Uncensored.
Thank you, Pierce. How's it going?
Good. I mean, when listen, all due respect, I'd never heard of you until about 2 weeks ago, and then suddenly you're the guy who's made the video watched by about 140 million people. First of all, what's that been like for you?
Yeah, it's been interesting. I've been doing YouTube, making these like documentary style journalism videos for a very long time now, for over 2 years. And I've known about this fraud happening for a while. And so when I was able to meet up with the man by the name of David in that video to go out and investigate the fraud, obviously resonated with a lot of people, knowing that fraud is happening here inside the United States and that we were able to show it open and blatantly for the people to see.
You have, I believe,
Redstone.
part 2 coming out imminently. What can you tell me about what's in that?
Yeah, so the daycare fraud's it's only one part of the fraud. There's a lot of more fraud that's happening in Minnesota, especially with these companies called non-emergency medical transportation vehicle companies that kind of uphold a lot of the fraud. So that way these companies and they're able to continue getting money with these welfare programs.
You've been criticized by a lot of people and praised by a lot of people. Tim Walz, Minnesota's Democratic governor, announced he wouldn't seek re-election in the aftermath of your video going so viral. In the days before the announcement, he said you were, he said this on X, a far-right YouTuber, a delusional conspiracy theorist, but then he made his own announcement about not seeking re-election. What's your message to Tim Walz?
Yeah, I think Tim Walz got caught red-handed. As he's known about the fraud since 2019.
I like that little
stalactite. He's been fighting fraud
the idea of having like the little
He's
note
even
here.
said that organized crimes happening is at a fault for a lot of the stuff that's happening inside Minnesota. And so he could have stopped the fraud a long time ago. And he knew about the fraud for a very long time. So for me to go there and with one day show the fraud happening openly for everyone to see, obviously Tim Walz, he got caught. And for that reason, he's decided not to run for re-election.
Yeah.
You've had people in mainstream
Like, what
media
else is
being
it?
quite
Are you serious?
sneering about you and your journalism. But conversely,
Whether
do
you're right
you
or
think
wrong, Tim
mainstream
Walz
media
seems
has failed
to be
the American
guilty of
people
something.
by not doing the very kind of thing that you were doing in this video?
Again, I'm not. I don't. Hey, man.
Yeah,
100%.
Everyone else had the opportunity as well to go and make this video and go talk to the people and hear what a lot of people were messaging me about this fraud. That's why I went and did the video, because that's what Minnesotans wanted me to do. I had received thousands of messages beforehand.
Have you had a bad reaction in terms of people threatening you since this?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you expose fraud, a lot of the fraudsters are going to be upset. And then it turned into a race and political issue. When I was just going to show fraud that was taking place, this was never meant to be a right or left issue. It was just to show that fraud is happening and that fraud is bad. And then you see how it becomes a race and political issue. And that was never the intention of the video.
I mean, one of the things that's happened is that a lot of people have come out and they kind of tarred the whole Somali community with the same brush of being fraudsters. That's upset a lot of people in that community who are not criminally minded. What do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's tough because the fraud that's happening in Minnesota, 89% of the fraud that is happening is from Somalians. And so that's just a fact about the issue, is that a lot of the fraud being committed is by Somalians. There's also a white woman who was in charge of feeding our future, who's locked up in prison. And then you also had a man who got convicted and charged of $7.2 million in Medicaid fraud, but a white liberal judge let him walk and reversed that. So you're seeing how this political correctness has enabled this fraud to happen.
What do you feel? Now, we're going to bring the rest of the panel in a moment, but this video of the ICE officer shooting Renee Good, what is your, we've all had a chance to watch this from multiple angles now for the last week. What is your view about what happened?
Yeah, it's super sad. And I've gone to these protests, I've talked to these people, and she put herself in a position where the officer was duty bound to protect himself as well. The officer obviously doesn't want to feel like his life's in threat, and she shouldn't be putting the officer's life in threat. And do I think he should have shot her?
No.
I don't know. I'm not in the position of the officer.
This is no.
But like I
He
said,
should not
he's
have shot her.
duty bound to protect himself. And she shouldn't have.
How
put
hard is it to
herself
say
in
that
that
the officer
position.
was wrong?
She knew what she was doing. She was impeding a federal.
How hard is it for just to say, look, both were wrong, but the cop, like, that means the cop was wrong for shooting. If you're gonna say both people were wrong, like, what was okay? So then, what was he wrong about? He was wrong to shoot her. He shouldn't have shot her. Like, I don't know, man. It doesn't really. This is one of those cases that seems like a real easy kind of like, you know what side you're on if you can't just say, hey, he was wrong. You know, that's why we have a justice system.
Law
He
enforcement
better face
investigation.
But do you actually think she was trying to run him down?
I do. If you watch the video, she was obviously aiming towards there, and then there's even a moment before where she hit the gas.
It was
and the
reckless.
tire
It was
didn't
reckless,
catch
if
tread.
anything.
Who knows what would have happened if the tires did catch tread and she was able to do it? And
Yeah, like that's also a thing too. It's like you have to understand. It's like even if it wasn't like intentional, like she didn't come there to hurt anybody. She got in the way, and it literally ended up with someone dying. So it's like, I mean, look at this thing. It's beautiful. Speaking of not getting political, oh, you can't see it from here. So if I just plug this in right here, booyah, baby, booyah, nice. Should be able to see it all. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Man, it's gonna be a little crafting table. Very nice. All right. Okay, let's get 6 and 7 out together. We're going quick here.
and her girlfriend was saying, "Drive, baby, drive."
But that could be just to get away rather than run anybody over.
Yeah, that could be. But if you watch the video, her tires are aimed at the officer, and she hit the gas, and luckily her tread did not catch beforehand as well.
Okay, let's bring in the rest of the panel. You're going to stay with us, Nick. Tim Miller, this has been an unbelievably divisive story. You know, my view is, having watched this many times now from every possible angle, is that everybody involved made mistakes.
Yes.
But that ultimately that woman should not have been shot dead.
Right.
And no one can persuade me otherwise.
I
do
100%
not
agree with him.
believe the videos collectively showed her deliberately trying to run anybody over. And in fact, her demeanor prior to this happening a few seconds earlier is the converse of being confrontational. There's no suggestion there that she
bullshit. Bullshit. Not confrontational. She drove in front of a federal investigation, a federal officer that was performing an investigation. That is by nature confrontational. If she just stayed home or went, took care of her kids, or I don't know, was looking for a job or something, like, or doing unemployment. Literally, it is obviously confrontational, but she doesn't deserve to die. But see, that's where it's like it falls apart. Where it's like, how do you say that? She didn't deserve to die. It's easy. The cop was wrong, but she was confrontational.
Malicious intent towards running people over.
Like, and also it's like that's what manslaughter is for. Maybe it was manslaughter then. Maybe she got him. Like, that's how also a lot of crime works. It's crime of passion. People aren't always found guilty of thinking it out, like the premedicated stuff. Like, most crime is just passion. It's just in the heat of the moment. That's what fucking most crime is. Oh God, I'm sorry. Legos.
What's your view of
Lego my ego?
This.
I can go over some Legos.
Yeah, I don't know what Nick's looking at if he thought that she was aiming for him. I agree with you, Piers. I think everybody made a mistake in this situation, but only one person got executed. And so I think we should look into why that was and what happened there, and just be honest.
Because she was crazy. What are you talking about?
He greeted, the officer, Jonathan Ross, had seen her, as you mentioned, 20 seconds before he shot her. And she said to him, "That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you." She was smiling. He could see in the car
sadistic,
there's a dog
though.
in the back seat. There are children's.
Dude, see, this is where it's like it breaks down. This is how like all that like I don't want to say it, but like this is, you can't use that just because someone is using their kids and their dogs. Like, why would you bring your dog to something like this? Like, who knows if the cops are having a bad day? Like I said, it doesn't make them right. It doesn't make the cops right. But you're now putting a poor creature in harm's way. They didn't ask for that. Poor dog was just... Dude, when I watched that video, the dog was so happy just to see the cops walking around. He's like, "Oh, a friend." Not knowing that the person driving the car was a fucking nutter. Just leave the dog out of it. Why would you bring the dog? That's where I'm out. I'm never going to side with this fucking person. She brought the dog. I would never, like, What? Bro, fuck off.
Children's toys
Fuck
on the
off.
passenger
Terrible
seat
mother,
of the
terrible
car.
dog owner.
And then he walks around to the front.
Still didn't
She's
deserve to
backing
die. It's
up,
not hard
and
to
she
say.
starts to move away. This car's moving
She
like 2
absolutely
miles an
was
hour. It's not
unjustly
moving any
murdered.
faster than
Sucks.
any car does in any grocery store parking lot anywhere in America. The wheel is clearly pointing away, moving away for him, and then he shoots her. Not just one time, but then he shoots her a second time and a third time through the side window. Like when he fires the third shot, he's completely to the side of the car. He's not in any danger at all. And so I just don't see how anybody could see this and think that this person like legitimately felt like his life was in danger. I'd also note that he has a couple colleagues that are standing there. None of them pulled their weapon. None of them seemed to think his life was in danger. And then after the car with the dead driver goes away, he walks to it easily and he calls her a fucking bitch. So I just look. I think this is a very clear situation. I think everybody trying to make this complicated or trying to say she tried to kill him, they either are just intentionally spinning for the administration because they're hacks, or like maybe they're just
Bro, you don't know what's in her head. You can't say that that she was or wasn't. That's why it's like, okay, another hack, because now you're saying that people that go, I don't know, maybe she was, you're saying they're shills because they're open-minded, because you don't know what was inside someone's head. She put herself there. She put herself in front of federal agents with a dog in the back of her car. Do you think this person has any kind of rational thought? She's not you, bro. She's not you. She's crazy. She's a crazy person. It's okay. There are crazy people out there. It's okay to call it out. What's wrong with people?
very easily scared
What's
individuals.
wrong? What is
who,
happening?
I don't know how you would get.
This is
through
how we're
life,
gonna get more watch. We're gonna get more crazy people, because people are gonna.
by
If you
thinking that
justify
somebody in
this,
that
you
situation was going to kill themselves. Was in danger of.
Well, let me bring in Will Chairman, who says nonsense. Why do you say that? New Year is all about starting afresh, and today's sponsor will help you to do exactly that. Mando Whole Body Deodorant is created by Dr. Delic Acid, men of Silent and Tell.
Basically, every way that Tim characterized that was just unbelievably uncharitable to the police officer who clearly shot in self-defense. He was directly in front of the vehicle when Miss Good hit the accelerator. Now, maybe she was going to continue turning, but maybe she wasn't. He was 2 feet in front of it. And that woman had just defied a lawful order to be detained. I mean, we have to understand, before this happened, and that's not, again, not to say that she deserved to be shot. This execution thing is so frivolous, because it's not about her being given punishment for her actions. It's about her creating the scenario in which another person felt a reasonable fear of deadly injury. Well, she committed multiple felonies in this context. Parking her car in the middle of the road, obstructing a law enforcement investigation. And then finally, this aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. A car is not a trivial thing. Yep. And I mean, you think about police stops all over the country. The primary danger is people fleeing in their vehicles with which are 2 tons of metal coming at them. It's also not just self-defense; it's defense of others as well. There's a person hanging onto the side of the car right now who could easily be dragged along.
Like, yeah, what the hell? Why are you stopping him? Why? See, he only stops people when the point is actually being heard or made. No one else is interrupting. Piers, you're losing it. You're losing it, Piers.
But Will, you and I had an exchange on X about whether this constitutes domestic terrorism. I think
no, it doesn't.
Ridiculous.
Obviously not.
To use about what we've
I don't think it
witnessed
does.
with our own eyes here.
Maybe
She's not a domestic terrorist. She wasn't trying to commit an act of
She died
terrorism
one.
against this ICE officer. Now,
She didn't
I
live
happen
once,
to
but she
think
definitely
what
died
would be
one.
A key part of this is that it emerged that 6 months earlier, the same ICE officer had been dragged by a car in a similar situation, hundreds of yards, and had suffered injuries and probably a lot of trauma, right? We don't know how much trauma, but how much was that playing on his mind? Where
Right,
he's
exactly.
There? He's ignored his training.
Doesn't make it right, bro,
which is
but
that ICE officers should not be standing in front of a car in that situation,
Yeah, you
nor
should
should
know
they
better.
fire at a moving vehicle. That's what they're trained not to do.
That last part is certainly incorrect. When you are allowed to fire at a moving vehicle in self-defense or in defense of others.
Right. If you genuinely think your life is in danger, right? Now the
Yes.
question. So the question is.
That's not.
I'm sorry.
I
How
mean,
does firing at a moving vehicle make you more safe? This doesn't even make sense,
Really?
Piers. Again, she's barely.
If the driver of the vehicle is threatening other people with that car, like running people over, like say a protest, then you have to shoot the driver so the driver doesn't commit that. Driver can't press the gas pedal if the car is or if he's dead. So then he can't run the people over. So that's why you do that. Is this guy actually stupid? Is this guy professional? What is going on? Is this guy serious? Again, not justifying anything. I'm just saying, this guy's an idiot.
Barely moving. If you shoot someone, as we saw with that car, if you shoot someone driving,
I think the point I'm making,
Tim,
Right,
they're
no,
going to lean
you-
forward
no.
and press on the gas.
Yeah,
It
but
makes
Tim,
it more
I'll be honest.
dangerous.
No, that's not-
What?
This is
This is
on the
standard
side of the
policy.
car.
Leaning forward to press on the gas, that's not how bodies work. If you lean forward, your legs are gonna go back and you're not gonna get as much pressure. Or if you get shot, you're just gonna go limp. What the fuck? Stupid ass.
The point I'm making,
Stupid ass.
is we don't know what was in anyone's
Look how good
mind.
this thing's looking, bro.
I think it's quite likely
this.
that what was in the mind of this ICE officer is what happened to him.
This is my
6
favorite.
months
This is probably my favorite
earlier,
Lego
right?
set I've
And
built
it
in a
may
minute.
be that he panicked because he feared the
Where
same
we
thing
going?
happening again. I'm not excusing or justifying what he did. I'm explaining what may end up being one of the factors involved here. It doesn't seem to me to be irrelevant that the same guy was dragged by a car and could potentially have been killed in that incident 6 months earlier.
Well,
But
my point is, I think that there's no
everybody
need
is
to
ignoring the
excuse him.
original sin. Hold on a second. I haven't spoken yet. Everybody is ignoring the original sin, which was to use a brigade-sized deployment of paramilitary forces to presumably or reportedly or the pretense was.
Oh, is he really going
to
here?
Go after the worst
Criminals,
of the worst
right.
of the criminal aliens.
Yes.
Did that happen? Absolutely not. What happened instead? You had this deployment of these masked desperados, 2,000 strong, descending on the community with attitude.
What are you talking
There was hostility on both sides from the get-go. And what in the world are paramilitary forces doing enforcing immigration law to begin with?
Because there's cartel out
This
there.
was a bait and switch. This was using the specter of immigration.
Because the cartel has put hits out on people. Because we've started wars with Venezuela and have started actually bombing other countries, and a lot of people here are not happy about that. So now domestic terrorism is on the rise. If you're just saying that domestic terrorism isn't a thing, what are you talking about? Are you insane? Why create a smokescreen for actual criminals? That's what I don't understand what these people are doing. Like, call both sides wrong. How hard is it for these people just to do that? But always get like caught in mental pretzels trying to like justify murder, like it kidnapping and fraud. It's just like, yo, call balls and strikes. It's not hard. It's not hard. I really do feel like sports betting is harder than politics and all this stuff. It's like you can just see when people are shills and getting paid by specific big pharma kind of crap.
I'm surprised they didn't bring in
Big biscuits.
Transgender, aliens.
What?
This was absolutely
My guy is
fraud.
lost.
This was a
in the weeds.
catastrophic failure. What did they get for all this?
Oops.
Aside from
That's
the
right.
dead Renee Good, the dead woman. What did they get?
The
They
dead
say
domestic
they arrested
terrorists.
500 or detained 500 undocumented immigrants so far in this operation in Minneapolis, in the Twin Cities. 500. How many of the 500 were the worst of the worst? Is it not a fact that 70% of the American
Why
people
is he giving a
oppose
smokescreen to
the
criminals?
way,
What is he
This
doing?
deployment has gone down.
This man is insane.
The Trump administration set the stage for this catastrophe, this tragedy to happen. The southern border piers, as you pointed out correctly, has been sealed now for months. There's
Now we're
zero
yeah.
influx of undocumented immigrants. So if the
We had how many people entered America illegally last couple of years? And then the crimes went up, everything went up, prices went up, everything went up. They didn't just leave, bro. I need to get my Geraldo mustache. All right. Keep going, buddy.
Supply of the problem has been
Keep
cut
cooking,
off.
buddy.
Isn't it
Keep
time
cooking.
now for President Trump
Ow!
to use some common sense and
Damaged.
some compassion, for God's sakes?
Have some compassion, for God's sake.
You respond, yeah.
I'm so sad.
Yeah. First, I mean, is there some list of federal laws that federal authorities are not allowed to enforce? You should probably inform them of that. I think that's a little bit ridiculous. And
What
second,
are
if
you
we're going to go
talking
to
about? What are you
whoa,
talking nonsense? You're talking nonsense.
You're
Talk
basically saying
radio
the federal government's
nonsense.
not allowed to enforce immigration law because you actually need to bring in large numbers
They
of people
are
to
allowed
detain
to enforce
aliens.
immigration laws. What they are not allowed to is to impose a police state with attitudes and long guns. When did you
If you
see
want to know
mass
who's at
cops?
fault for
Hold on a
that,
second.
it's the
When did
sanctuary
you see mass
jurisdictions.
cops? I don't know how much police work
True.
you've done. I've done a lot for the last over 50 years. You don't bring masked, heavily armed SWAT team,
Right. We're fighting a
SWAT team
cartel,
or
buddy.
Delta Force.
Idiots. Is this guy? Hey, dude.
Into a situation
Geraldo is
where
living
the
in the fucking
problem
past, bro. I
is
feel so bad
undocumented
for him.
immigration. If that's the problem, you go and you pursue the normal, ordinary, reasonable, prudent ways of dealing with the social problem. It's immigration. As I said, the supply has been cut off of immigrants. Now's the time.
My
What about
guy is living in the
dreamers,
past.
The kids brought here at an early age who've been here and committed no crime. Isn't
We're
it
far
time for
afield
them
now.
to get?
Your,
I think
your
that
specific
you're not
point,
far
I want to answer
afield.
your two
Isn't the
specific
issue
points very quick.
undocumented immigration? Isn't that what you're talking about? Illegal aliens, so-called? Isn't
You
that
say
what
they
we're
can't be
talking about?
masked? They're masked because the radical left and Antifa
Cops
dogs
are
them.
never masked. State troopers
And
are
if
never
you're
masked.
mad about
Marshals
the
are never
policy question, can I just make this point? If you're mad about the policy problem, which is the fact that the administration needs to send in militarized forces that are ready for responses, that's because Minnesota has sanctuary state policies and doesn't cooperate with detaining criminal aliens. In other states, they don't need to send in BORTAC to detain
What's the
people
rush?
because
They did it here in New
detain
Orleans,
them
Will.
safely at the
Supply is cut
courthouse.
off.
It's the Minnesota
If the
state
supply
authorities
is
that are
cut
responsible
off-
for creating
Shut the
dangerous
fuck up!
situations
Let him
like the
talk.
one that happened in Minneapolis.
I hate when
but
people
look,
get scared of a
Geraldo,
point.
We can obviously none of
So
this is
good.
irrelevant, but in terms of the actual incident itself, what do you feel about what happened there?
In my heart of heart, and remember, I've covered every war in Central America, every war in Middle East, Afghanistan, 11 assignments, Iraq, 11 assignments. I've seen guns and firing.
Bro,
and,
get to the
and
fucking
when
answer.
To use your gun and when you don't use your gun. That was
Annie, get your
absolutely
gun.
an awful, awful mistake by those officers who aggressively sought to confront, as you peers have clearly laid out. The woman in that car presented no threatening image. Look at the car. That's the weapon.
That's
That
how they
makes her
get you.
domestic terrorist.
That's how they
A
get
car
you.
moving at 2 miles an hour.
That's how they
5
get
miles an
you.
hour.
Yeah.
The wheels clearly turn to the right. Come on. I'm
Your
sick of-
Honor,
sick
look
of
at her.
these-
She's
the
adorable. She would never
excuses.
hurt me.
It's one thing to have ideology and be as
Wait, is this supposed to be
conservative as you
flush?
want to be. But
Oh, it
don't
is.
make
It's gonna
up
be.
a situation with it fails right there. When you say
It
domestic
fails right
terrorism,
there.
I
I'm
covered
losing my
Crampton Bay,
argument, so I have to just kind of
1995 Oklahoma City.
go.
You wanna see a
Just
domestic
end it
terrorist?
here.
He killed 168 American men, women, and children.
That's a lot.
a domestic terrorist. Or
That
the
is not- that's a
Unabomber,
big one.
Luigi
That's how
Mangione,
I felt.
or
I
any,
felt-
you name them.
Today's show is sponsored by Veracity and
No, Veracity sucks. Get out of here. I don't know what that is. I don't even know how to spell Veracity. Not my fault.
No,
Not my fault. I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel that it trivializes the phrase to the point where it becomes
Oh,
meaningless.
absolutely. Absolutely. It's
Let me bring Nick Shirley back in here. I mean, the thing is, Nick, because of camera phones now, so much of this stuff we can analyze for ourselves. I think that when you see J.D. Vance, Donald Trump, and others, and they try and tell us something that we just haven't seen with our own eyes. In other words, they want us to look at a video in a way that just doesn't represent what we watched. No one can convince me that what we saw there was a woman whose demeanor leading up to that was intent on causing harm to that officer and who then wanted to run him over. I've just seen nothing that shows that. Now, if it did, I would say so. I think part of the problem with these stories is everyone takes their partisan political position to its extremity immediately.
You're
almost
doing
as
it
a
right.
defensive
Yeah, you're doing it right
mechanism.
now, you
In other
hypocrite.
words, the left
It's
immediately
so funny.
took the position right.
That's so
this
funny.
is obvious, clear evidence the ICE are a bunch of Nazis and they murdered her in cold blood and blah, blah, blah. And then the people on the right immediately go the opposite way. This woman brought it on herself. She's a radicalized left-wing lunatic. She's a lesbian. She's this. She's that. And I think all of that is wrong. All of that distorts the debate about what happened here, which is I think everybody made mistakes. She shouldn't have behaved the way that she did. He shouldn't have done what he did. It was a situation which we've watched in slow freeze frame, but actually in real time was very, very quick. And I think this guy was suffering from a little bit of trauma from what happened to him a few months earlier, and he reacted instinctively. And it may well be
And they both did.
He did fear that he was going to get hurt. But he shouldn't have been in front of the car to start with. That's against their training. So all of it was governed by a series of errors. Why can't it just be that? Why can't we all just be honest about what we've watched?
Yeah, it's an ugly situation on both sides, right? You have a lady who's impeding a federal law enforcement investigation. She shouldn't be in the middle of the road. And then if you watch the body cam footage from the ICE officer, he did get hit. And that same officer had been dragged 300 feet beforehand just a few months ago. And so who of us is to say whether or not we felt like his life was at threat? Maybe he felt like his life was at threat, and therefore that's why he shot. And why is that lady impeding a federal law investigation in front and has her car stopped while they're doing a targeted ICE raid? And so there obviously there's wrongs on both sides, but you can't justify. No one wants to see a woman get killed, but you can't also say, well, that officer was in the wrong because maybe he did think that his life was at threat. And when we watch the video, it's instantaneously. It's within a few seconds.
No, we're still going.
Well, it's interesting, Tim
I'm
Miller,
sorry,
because
Piers.
yeah, Tim. I mean, the point I would make, Tim, is that from a purely legal perspective, put aside the morality of what happened or anything else, from a pure lawful perspective,
See, they're gonna try to take shots at this kid because he's new. Oh, I don't have the video up, but it's okay. But they're gonna take shots at this kid. Watch. They're gonna try to break down his character a little bit, but also they're gonna try to like question like a lot of his stuff, which again they should. But the way they do it is so obvious, where it's like, dude, just talk about the point. Don't talk about him. Let's see if he does it.
This officer
Ooh,
will
Adam Caroll's
not
coming up. Let's go.
end up being successfully prosecuted for this.
Look, that's going to be a question for a jury, Piers. But the point, look, people are on the right. A lot of folks are praising Nick for just honesty and journalism.
Told you.
When they felt that there was.
Told you. People on the right are praising Nick. Dude, it's so obvious what these guys do. So I haven't watched this yet, but it's so fucking obvious. They have no argument. All they do is once they see someone making a good point on one side, they always demonize it. And this happens with both sides. Or no, they do it to both sides, but it's always from like one specific side. It's so gross. It's so gross. It's so because it's so obvious. It's just pure scumbag behavior, bro. It's hilarious. Let's see what he says. It's just gonna be a dumb attack.
Not honest things were being said about
it's
the
gonna,
daycares. Can we
see?
just be honest about this? Like, there is no way this person's life was at risk. The third shot,
That's
no one will
absurd.
no
That
one
is
will address this.
absurd.
The third shot that he
hit.
shoots, the third shot, he is to the side of the car. He shoots her through the driver's side window. The car has already passed him. And then he calls her a fucking bitch.
He's just trying to get him riled up.
I would if I got hit by a car.
You're trying to make this, and others, they try to say it's a both sides saying, oh, it's a partisan. Obviously, the Trumpers defend him and the never Trumpers don't. That's not true. If you look at Tim Dillon, who's a pro-Trump podcaster, Joe Rogan just today has said this was totally inappropriate and wrong.
I'm not a pro-Trump guy, but I'm also, it's not hard to call.
You've called it both ways, but you've been friendly with Trump. You're seeing it clearly. The only 28% of the country in a recent poll said this shoot was appropriate, including only 64% of Republicans. Like, any 10% of independents, nobody who looks at this with open eyes can think this was justifiable. I'm sorry,
no, it's not justifiable. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Like, there is no
I totally agree.
reason to kill that woman.
I agree, though.
Even
even though he could have, he maybe thought he was justified. I totally agree.
Well, he's essentially accusing all of us of bad faith. Like, I'm a lawyer. I've been trained. I've read a lot about the law of self-defense. This was the most obvious self-defense shoot I've seen in quite some time.
Really?
And
Come on.
Really?
Absolutely. He's directly in front of the car, 2 feet in front of the car.
And she's
when
barely
he
Make
makes
it
moving.
to a
it-
grocery store parking lot, Will. How do you get out of Walmart without shooting somebody? I'm hoping you're not carrying a weapon when you're going through the
I don't
grocery
know.
store
Most
parking
of the
lot.
time,
Because
I'm
every
not
day
personally
across the
fleeing an
country,
arrest.
people
Do
are
you
more scared
regularly
than this
flee
guy.
arrests,
This is crazy.
lawful arrests by police officers? Is this like the normal thing on the left now? Like, apparently, like, you guys are all for law enforcement until it comes time to actually enforce the law.
Hey, Will, I have a question for you. How many people do you think should have been murdered on January 6th? How many people do you think the Capitol Police should have killed that day? How many, just based
I don't
on
think
your
they
theory of
should, in the sense,
self-defense,
like,
how many people should
that
they have killed?
killed anybody, in the sense that I don't think Renee Good should have been killed. But I actually think the Ashley Babbitt and Good situations
using
are
the justification
very
of
analogous,
self-defense.
because
how many
just
justifiably
like
could have been
Renee
killed?
See?
Good put herself
The goalpost. Score. Oh, wait, hold on. It's got to be over here now. Goalpost. I got to keep moving that goalpost. This guy's an idiot.
I'm asking you, how many justifiable...
Oh, this guy looks like my buddy Jack Crafton Creations. The guy that's smart, not the dumb one.
incredibly dangerous things. So did Ashley Babbitt. She
Well, I
committed
think,
felonies.
but I think, Will, the argument you and I had, Will, was about this phrase domestic terrorism, and I made the point, which other people had raised anyway, which is, that was on January the 6th. By that criteria, you could argue that everyone that was violent that day was a domestic terrorist. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
Yes,
they were?
I agree. I think I have a broader view of domestic terrorism than apparently you do. The use of violence or the threat of violence for political ends in this country is domestic terrorism. And by that definition, both Renee Good and Ashley Babbitt were domestic terrorists.
Yes.
I have no problem saying that.
Yeah,
I don't
agree.
think that applies to the people who were peacefully walking through the Capitol, for instance. That's not violence. But anybody who tried to swing at a cop on January 6th, that's domestic terrorism. I said that on
Lock them up. I agree.
Geraldo, what do you feel? I mean,
100% agree with that, baby. How can you disagree?
We are living
Why,
in a
you
weird
hit a
time
cop, you are
we all
dead to me,
watch
bro.
the same
Sorry,
movie,
I come
and
with
yet
law enforcement family,
many
but also
people can have
not everyone is
completely
innocent.
different interpretations of what
Good people
they're
do bad
watching.
things,
And
so
I
everyone
feel
needs to be
a lot of it. I'm not saying this about
tried.
Will,
Oh, and law.
only you know, but I'm not disputing
Like
that
court of law.
you're saying what you're saying in good faith.
Little Villager
I think so
Man,
many
look at
people now
that.
Do say stuff in
We
bad
got
faith.
ourselves a little
They
Villager
will
Man.
see something, and if it doesn't suit their own side's agenda, they will argue black is white. They just will, because that's where we've got to, and it's fueled by social media. And I also think social media is responsible for a lot of what was going on with the two women here, with Renee Good and her partner, where you see the partner actively goading the ICE
it's not
officers
good.
all on camera as well, to make herself a bit of a social media hero, perhaps. All of this is fueled by social media. But where does that leave us as a society?
I think that's an excellent question, but I think the litmus test for this particular situation or this population,
What are you talking about?
If you have to wear a mask
Homie,
when
are
you
okay?
go to work, then inherently there is dishonor in the work that you're doing. There's a
Mascots.